Husky. On this episode of Timothy in the Kitchen, I want to show you how to make super easy, super quick, and I am a big fan of restaurant-style salsa. You know, the kind when you go into the Mexican restaurant, they bring over the amazing salsa and the chips. Who doesn't love them? I like them. They are fantastic. I think, in my opinion, they are the best thing in this entire world. Are you with me? I like them. I like making it at home. I think making it at home salsa to the store-bought, there is no comparison. Homemade, hands down, 10 out of 10 times. It tastes so much better than store-bought. Who doesn't agree with me on that? The ingredients on this salsa recipe I'm about to make today, there are not many ingredients. The ingredients are not many, and you probably have on hand in your kitchen. I want to share with you just how easy it is. It's a great, wonderful appetizer. If you're like me, you like easy, huh? I don't want to be in the kitchen any longer than you do, so let's get the hell out of here and let's get cooking, right? So let's get going. What do you think? What I have are diced tomatoes. These tomatoes are diced. They have onions, peppers. Right here, we have a bunch of cilantro. Make sure you get all the stems. Next, you will need a small onion. I use a red onion. You can use a yellow one. Lime. I'm already using lime. I already squeezed out already. Next is sugar. Next, chipotle, peppers, and adobo. I'm only using one can. If you want to use more heat and more tolerance, you're more than welcome to add another can. I will also need some salt. Here's our friendly salt man right here, right there. And we're going to use a lot of salt. What I want you to get from this is, if you love real restaurant salsa, you can make it at home. Ingredients you probably have on hand. Some people will probably tell you to use plumped tomatoes in a can. And you can. You can do that. But I prefer the diced kind that has onions and peppers in it, especially the diced kind, because it doesn't have as many seeds. The plump tomatoes do have seeds, and just overwhelming. Too many seeds is not my cup of thing. In my opinion, yeah, the diced tomatoes do have seeds in them, just not as much. It can be bitter. That's why I prefer the diced tomatoes and the peppers and the onions. Now I'm going to use a food processor. You can use a blender if you want. We're going to add in our tomatoes, onions, peppers. Mr. Food Processor has been waiting all day for us. See that? It's all green and yummy in there. I know you can't see it, but... And there's also green chili in there, and peppers and onions. It's all good. Now we're going to add in our cilantro. Now we're going to add in our onions. I call them Funyuns. Now we're going to need the juice. If you can, try to make the salsa in the morning to let it sit in the refrigerator to marinate, to let all the juices get to know each other, like we are on this episode. We are getting to know each other. Same principle. Yahoo! Nice to know you. And I hope we get to know each other a little bit more as the days and the weeks and the months pass on. A heavy pinch of salt now. When I mean heavy, I mean lots. And remember, we have a heavy amount of sugar as well. Reason why we have a heavy amount of sugar and salt is because we are not cooking it. So you need to balance that with a bit of sugar. Oh, we forgot about this part. I'm sorry. Putting on the chipotle and the adobo sauce in here too. You can definitely smell that. Wow. Good thing I didn't put 2 cans in here. Next, we're going to add in the chipotle, the oregano, and the black pepper. Now I'm going to put the top on. And I'm going to use the pulse on this one. Be on this part. Make sure you do it until it's finely chopped. Perfect. Oops, not perfect right there. Now I'm going to put it in a bigger bowl, because obviously I can't put it in a smaller bowl. Here we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Oh, man. Oh, look at that go in there. I think this is more like a food comedy channel than a Food Network channel. Now at this point, we want to put it in the refrigerator for a while, so it gets better and better over time. Doesn't this look awesome? Doesn't that look yummy? I can't wait. Salsa's done now. Now I'm going to make the chips. Yes, the chips. It's not no restaurant kind, but it's a simple to make. And I figured, what the hell? This is what I'm going to do. I have the tortillas I'm going to use. I'm going to brush it on each side from here to back here, top to bottom. Use a brush. Wonderful, all done with that. Are we having fun yet? What's that? Hell yeah. There you go. Knife. And we're going to cut it in quarters. This is why we stacked them on top. On quarters here. That looks right. We're all done with that. Now we're going to put them on a non-stick baking sheet pan. But for added protection and my paranoia, I'm going to put, yes, you guessed it, parchment paper. So just line it up. Like so. And make sure your oven is preheated to 375. Make sure you keep an eye on them. They'll take about 9 to 10 minutes. When you take them out of the oven, give them a pinch of salt so it could stick to the chips. Got it? Good. Yeah, I think I cut too many. Oh well, I just wanted to use up the remaining ones I had anyway, so hey, the more the merrier. And you can use any tortillas that you want. I got vegetable ones, but you can use whatever you choose to do. Onwards, let's put them in the oven until they look marvelous. You look marvelous. Let's put them in the oven. All done. My chips are all done out of the oven. It took 9 minutes for my salsa to be ready. I took them out of the refrigerator too, my salsa. But as you know, as you leave them in the refrigerator covered, they get better over time, just like wine. And when you bring your chips out of the oven, let them chill for about, 8 minutes. Let's try some, shall we? You want to see the texture, what it looks like now? Oh my God, it looks good, doesn't it? I'm going to try some. You can definitely tell tomato in there, cilantro, peppers. It gives it a big bite. It's really good. I like it. Yummy. You are looking at a happy man here. These are really good. This is amazing. This is really good. You just can't beat homemade salsa. I hope you love them as much as I love them. And I hope you make a big bowl of them this weekend for your friends and family. All I have to say is you have to make homemade salsa. I hope you make them. I hope you love them. And I hope you make a big bowl this weekend for your friends and family when they come over. The ingredients are in the description. Let me know what your favorite is. Maybe it can make it here on this show very, very soon. Bye-bye.